Kitchen to Chef Poul. With me today, Chef Amy.
Hi.
Amy's got a couple of days off, and Amy has told me that she really wanted to go to Taco Bell today to try their nacho fries. I'll be honest with you, and Alex and Amy both got at me for this. We've had Taco Bell in the past, and it wasn't bad. I had it a long time ago, and I hated it, and I had a few really horrifying experiences. But here's the thing, if I'm going to compare Taco Bell to legit Mexican food, you're going to be disappointed. So I said, no, we're going to make our own because I know I can make it more filling and make more than pay probably $20 for 2 of us to eat a small thing. No. So I got 2 potatoes that I washed. Now, I'm not rinsing these. The skins are on. Amy has a little bit of an issue with iron. Not much, but she does have a little bit. So we're going to be a little nice to Amy and make sure that she's going to get a little bit of iron off of this. I'm just going to put a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to spice this up a little bit. Now, Terre Haute, look, you can have as much heat on this as you want. This is a Mexican-esque type dish, Tex-Mex, if you will. So having heat on this would actually be normal. So I could add chili flakes on this and make this a little hot. And you know what? Maybe I will.
No.
I think we will.
Yeah, all right.
Just a little bit. And then I'm going to put in some, that is Mexican oregano. I'm going to put in some black garlic. We love using this. If you don't know what this is or you're not sure how to make it, you know what? We have a video for this. I'm going to put a whole bunch in. We do have a video on this, and you know, check it out. It's actually really good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Now I got my oven preheating to 460, and we're going to throw this in here once the oven tells us that the preheating's done.
450?
460, I said.
Oh.
Once it says it's done, it's going to go in the oven. So it's a little bit of cinnamon, paprika, black garlic, and finally some smoked paprika. Now this is more of a snack thing, not a meal thing. Now I'm going to be very careful of this because we don't need a lot. Just going to put a little bit in. And that's it. It's going to give a little bit of heat because it is Mexican and this is supposed to have it.
Right.
So it is going to give it a little heat, but it shouldn't be a whole lot. Amy's hookup is the fact that when I usually do this, I usually dump a lot on. And then she really don't like it because it's just too hot for her. But she just had her gallbladder taken out a bit ago, so I'm going to put gloves on here. And then I'm going to get this all pure, because when this is all done cooking, this should be tasting as Mexican as we can get our hands on. Now, do I think this is actually a legit Mexican dish? No. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this in an actual Mexican restaurant. This is why I'm calling it Tex-Mex, because it's kind of half Mexican, half Americanized.
Yeah.
But this is kind of like a little bit of an appetizer, I think. You can get this at Taco Bell, and it comes with your meal. I think you pay a little bit more to get it instead of getting your typical fries or whatever you get at Taco Bell. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm the guy that talk about it, because we don't have a lot here. I think we have one Taco Bell in the whole city. Canadians we like tacos, but we kind of like real tacos, not fast food tacos.
Yeah.
We have lots of taquerias here.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, we have lots of them. Amy?
Mm-hmm.
I just fed Amy 1 potato. It's not been cooked yet.
I don't like it when it's not cooked.
Just eat it.
No, it's too hard.
Ah, poor Amy. Ruining my shot. By the way, guys, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. It really helps us. It gets visibility. If you're gonna do this, use extra virgin. Don't use canola or veggie oil or anything like that. Use something a little bit more one of our cats is acting up, I think. But use actual good oil. Wait until it's done. Put this in for 20 minutes. 10 minutes later, take it out, flip them around, and at the end we want these cooked, but we want them layered just like this because there's going to be other stuff that's going on top of this too. So, but we'll be back with that soon. Please hit that like button, that share, subscribe. We really appreciate it. And we're back. So please, again, I really need you to hit that like, share, subscribe button. It means a lot to us. So I've got a pan here. It's heating up here, which is what we need. I got 8 minutes left on my timer here, so hopefully we'll be done cooking some meat before. I got more meat than I actually need for this, but it is what it is. I was planning on making a really huge batch, but I changed my mind. I'm going to make a smaller one, and that's fine. So you know what I can do with the rest of the hamburger?
Make burgers.
Exactly. So I've got 1 large or medium onion and 1 whole garlic that's been pressed in here. So we're going to cook that out here. And this is really my way of telling Amy she needs to shape up and start doing some cleaning in here. So I'm going to force this on her because guess what she's going to have to do. I'm going to use about that much of the package. So that's pretty much like 40% of it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I don't really need a whole thing. It's a dip, kind of snack type of deal, right? So it's not a meal. So now we're going to put some spices in. So some black garlic, then some Mexican oregano.
Which is really good.
Very, very good.
It's a Mexican dish, so.
Then we got some cinnamon. Some smoked paprika. And then we got some paprika. Now, if you had chili powder that you could use, we don't have that, so it is what it is. I'm not in a big rush for it. I don't need to have it, but if you have it, use it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cook this around, because what we're going to do here is once that comes out of the oven in 5 minutes, and provided this is cooked. I'm going to move this out of my way too. This is going to go in the oven. It really doesn't take this long. It really doesn't.
No.
Now you can eat this fresh, or what you can do too, probably what we're going to end up doing. We'll take a bowl of it and we'll just take what we want, then put it through a frying pan.
Yeah.
And heat it up and just do that. Now, some things you're going to want to have, and this is kind of important, and this is, you're going to want some salsa and some
sour cream.
Sour cream. Now, while this is cooking, this is really important, guys. Mix this around so that you get all the spices combined and into everything, because you don't want to have somebody with one mouthful of one thing. Now, Terho and those of you who like chilies, add them in here.
Yeah.
This is where you want it added. You can add a hotter spice if you want. Believe me, if you are a Mexican, there's a pretty good chance that you're probably adding them in here. Mexicans are just as much lovers of hot peppers as an Indian would be, or any Asian. They really enjoy that. So believe me, if you go to a Tex-Mex or a Mexican restaurant, their food should be spicy. You can even ask them to make it as hot as you want it to be, and they will. They will. Most, if they have any weight to what they are, then they definitely will. They definitely will spice it up for you.
Yeah.
And if you're somebody like me who can't handle it anymore, they'll make it mild for you. They'll make it whatever way you want. And here's a funny story. We have our favorite restaurant. They moved, so it's a little bit not easy to get to, so we can't go anymore. But they had a little competition going with Amy because, like, Amy likes it hot.
I did, used to.
And she just would absolutely just want it as hot as you can get it. No problems. Like she'd want it as hot as humanly possible. And so they had to go back like 10 times trying to get her a sauce that would actually work for her. Amy's Dutch. Dutch people, as far as I'm aware, aren't really known for the hot spices. I know I've heard the argument, and this is from an Indian, and they couldn't understand how that works because in history, the French, the British, and the Dutch invaded countries like China and India for their spices. And you know, it's true. I mean, they raped the country for it. They stole and they plundered. They did a lot of horrible, evil things in the past, all over the name of spice. In fact, I mean, they claim that Canada was founded on the basis they thought it was India. It's not true, but that's what they like to say. But the thing is that the Dutch weren't doing that so that they could eat the spice. They were doing that so they could sell it. They made money on it, and that's what that was. So for somebody like Amy to say, like, she really loves the taste of it, and she does. She can't handle it anymore because of her gallbladder. She's slowly getting some back, but I don't know if she'll ever get back to there. But anyways, this restaurant was, they tried their hardest, and they got something that was acceptable. But to most of them, it was too hot for them. But Amy was still sitting there giggling and was like, yeah, this is a little hot, but not much. But unfortunately, Amy has had her gallbladder removed, and for whatever reason, that gallbladder has deeply affected her ability to handle hot stuff. Now, she can eat like hot stuff now, but not super hot. But, you know, one day maybe she'll get there. I don't know. We'll see. This looks like it's almost good. Almost there, not quite. Alright, now it's time to
Take the potatoes out.
Alright, I'm not going to turn the heat off because I'm not going to turn the oven off because we're going to put this back in here.
Ooh.
So these are what this looks like here, and I'm telling
Yum.
you, this looks really good.
It does.
I mean, guys, this is what making cooking great again is all about. Is you could get this from Taco Bell, you can get this from another restaurant. It's not going to get. It's not going to be as good. It just isn't. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of chili sauce. Now, this is not hot. This is actually pretty mild.
Yeah. But you can put hot on it if you want. If you can handle it.
Yeah, so Terho, don't be worried, buddy. You can totally. Alright, so that's good. So we're just going to take a moment. We're going to spread this in here. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to heat in the oven anyways.
It's going to cook more.
Yeah. And when you're ready to eat, if you're not eating this fresh, it's going to cook even more when you reheat it. Amy and I are people, we like to have things done in advance so that we don't have to worry about doing it later. Like if she's got to work graveyard shifts this week and she just wants to grab food and not have to worry about it, then you know what? She can do that.
Yeah.
That's why we cook the way we do. Because I mean, like, if I'm not in the mood to cook, I'm too tired because I just got off of work and I really don't want to. I don't want to do anything. Then you know what? Amy's great for that. And we can. If we don't want to cook anything, we just go into the fridge and
Grab whatever.
grab what we want. So you have a nice bed of beef on here. You don't need a whole lot of beef for this, you really don't. So if you can get a small package, then
Yeah.
get a small package. Or do what we did and we're just going to make some burgers out of it. So, I mean, Amy's kind of complaining that it's her first day off and she doesn't want to spend it in the kitchen. But here's the thing, guys. I don't feel bad for Amy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because all she's doing is holding the camera.
Yeah.
All right, so how's this look so far?
Really good.
It looks great. So we're almost to the point we put it back in. So now for some veggies. I've got 1 green pepper cut up. So we're going to kind of do this the way that we would with a pizza. You don't need a few, you just need 1. And like I said, when you're ready to eat this, if you want to get some tortilla chips and use that, you can. A fork for us is probably good enough.
Yeah.
Don't need a whole lot. And then I got 1 medium-sized tomato. So I'm just going to try to spread that out a little bit more. How's that look, Amy?
Really good.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Are you happy that I decided to do this now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I need to find where I put my device that I can't think of what it's called. Amy got this for me.
Grater.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, guys, if you have an old cheese grater you really like, but it ain't performing, they need to be replaced. They do have blades, and it's not like a really good knife where you can just sharpen it. That you really can't.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite work that way. I think this should be enough cheese for this.
The salsa go on it after?
The salsa goes on when you're ready to eat it.
Oh, okay.
That
makes
I
sense.
said this a few times on here.
You can't cook with it.
You can. You definitely can. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. Don't. It's not the smart thing to do. It really isn't. You're better off just adding it when you're ready to eat. I think if you cook with it, it's not going to taste as good.
Yeah.
Now, see how good this is? I can do this right over. Amy is a little surprised, as I usually make her do this, as I just don't do it doing it.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure we're adding enough cheese on here because that's, pretty important, right? And I'm kind of joking. I was trying to trick Amy into making a comment to me, but she didn't. Amy's good that way. She'll never talk back, even when you want her to. The only thing I've asked Amy to do today is the dishes, because I've done a lot of cooking. And it's not that Amy can't cook. Like, Amy really can. Someday I'll ask Amy to do a roast beef, and it'll be amazing. Like, if you want to know how to make a really good roast beef, Amy's your catch. She can cash out, roll that all day long.
No.
But seriously, Amy's really, really good with that. I won't even bother trying, because why would I? Because Amy's got it perfect. So there's no point, right? Amy can cook. I like to sit and tell you that I cook better than her, but the reality is I like to cook. Amy doesn't really care. She'll cook if she has to, and she does.
You're gonna get your sleeve in it, hun.
Oh, thank you. So I'm just going to take my fingers and just scrape that off, because Well, quite frankly, we just want to make sure we're getting the cheese out. All right, so now,
You're gonna use gloves.
thank you. We're gonna put this in for another 10 minutes. Amy's gonna set the timer, and that'd be it. And what we're gonna do with this is Amy's gonna find something to wrap this with so that it doesn't go bad. We're gonna stick this back in the fridge, and then when I get ready, which will probably be like 5 minutes or so, I'm gonna start making some burgers. But out of that, simple as that. It's gonna be great and easy. But we'll see you in 10 minutes, guys. Welcome back. So we're pretty much done. So all we got left is the green onion, and all we're going to do with this is we're just going to sprinkle this on top like a garnish. You can see that everything's all cooked out now. The cheese is all there. Now, again, all you do here is, now if this is going in the fridge, so I mean let it cool first, obviously.
Yeah.
But put it in the fridge, take it out, grab a big bowl, take out what you want, then fry it out a little bit just to get it hot. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to cover it with a little bit of salsa and some sour cream, and that's basically it. I'm only going to put one more thing on here, and I bet Amy never even thought of it.
Tajin?
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. If you don't have Tajin, get it.
It's a Mexican dish, and that's Mexican,
Yep.
so yeah.
Just going to sprinkle this on here. Now, if you want to add more cheese to this, by all means you can. A little bit of cheese ain't going to hurt anybody.
No?
What do you think, Amy?
I think it's going to be excellent.
I mean,
I can't wait to try it.
are you excited?
Yes.
Are you mouth watering? Amy's getting all hot and bothered over our taco fry casserole.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it. You can get this at Taco Bell, but I don't think it looks nearly as good.
You can make it homemade, and
Yeah,
it's much better.
This is way better. And the rest of the meat, Amy is going to put some gloves on. She's going to make us some burgers. So that's it, guys. So until next time, let's hit that like, share, subscribe button. It really means a lot to us, guys. And until next time, let's make cooking great again.